Guys, what's going on? Welcome back for another video. Let's talk about when is it appropriate to let yourself get taller, let yourself move off the ball during the backswing turn. So a lot of times, a lot of people hear, oh, you gotta keep your head steady. Don't stand up in the backswing. While those things could be true or could be helpful, for most amateur golfers who struggle with hitting the ball well, that's often not helpful. I see a lot of first-time clients or even people at the range or at the simulators where I teach. I see people, in an effort to keep their head steady, they start doing this. They actually get lower. They're so fixated on keeping their head steady that their body starts doing weird things, but they feel like their head hasn't moved when in reality, everything else is moving into a very weird spot. That's not what we want, okay? Head being steady is a very, very small priority. It really shouldn't be a focal point for most amateur players to deal with, okay? So when players often get lower in an effort to keep their head steady because that's what they've been told, we actually encourage them to get taller as they turn. We don't want your lead side dipping down so much as you turn because we've all heard head steady, lead shoulder down. Most often than not, they overdo it. So we actually want players, if they struggle with that, or if you see yourself getting lower, feel like you get taller as you turn, and you can see tall as you turn away from the target often helps you not dip your lead shoulder down. And often not, when you are turning and moving off the ball, the lead shoulder will still be lower than the trail, which it should be at the top of your backswing, but it's actually more proportionate now. You're not doing this. Your trail hip is not swaying. If you turn level, turning as you get taller in the backswing, chances are you're not going to have weird tilt. You're going to turn much smoother in the backswing, where you let your trail hip turn back as you feel like your legs get taller, as your upper body gets taller, as you move off the ball, letting your head move freely in the backswing. That's going to help more of you more than not because of just the fact that most players I see, and again, this is just my own opinion, it may not apply to you guys, but most players I see who struggle with hitting the ball, they get too low, they get too locked in to the ball during the backswing, and they don't turn very well. There's not enough freedom, okay? We want freedom in the big movements of the turn, but we want structure in the arms and the wrists, okay? So I've always said, keep things firm, keep things firm, keep things firm. Be robotic with the wrist, be robotic with the arms. But in this scenario, we're talking about the turn. Free up the turn. Let your trail hip turn back freely. Let your body move off the ball as you turn. Let yourself get taller and extend. Because eventually, if you get taller in the backswing, it flows into getting lower in transition to pushing back up through the downswing, which will allow us to flow into the squat and rotate that some of you guys hear me talk about in some of my other videos. Video for another day. So if you're someone who struggles with hitting the ball, you feel like if you're restricted during the backswing, you see yourself get dipping during the backswing, if you see that, then let yourself feel like you get taller as you turn, letting your head and upper body move off the ball away from the target during the turn. That will help, most likely help you guys fix your dipping in the backswing. So hope that helps. Any questions, leave in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.